Hello, beautiful sacred souls. Today we're going to explore why so many of us are feeling overwhelmed, even after deep healing. I want to talk about something that I believe lives at the heart of so much of the human experience, which can be explained as suffering and which can lead to suffering. And it also can lead to deep confusion, especially in our modern world. Why are so many of us still feeling overwhelmed, anxious, deregulated, exhausted, or unstable, even after doing deep healing work? Why does life still feel like too much, even when we are conscious, self-aware, and emotionally skilled? And I want to gently offer this truth. This is not just personal trauma. This is systemic trauma that we witness on a daily basis. This is a human nervous system issue. This is bigger than individual healing. For most of human history, nervous systems were supported by community, shared labor, interdependence, connection to land, predictable rhythms, extended family, continuity. Modern life has stripped most of that away. Instead, many of us are now living inside systems that create chronic uncertainty, financial insecurity, social isolation, constant transition, geographic displacement, digital overload. Our nervous system was never designed for this type of stimulation. So when anxiety, depression, burnout, dissociation, overwhelm, and trauma responses arise, this is not pathology. This is not an indication that you are somehow broken or not spiritually evolved enough or not healed enough. This is biology responding to systemic instability. So I want to explore something else, why sensitive, conscious human beings feel this even more deeply. So if you consider yourself to be sensitive or empathic or emotionally aware or trauma-informed, you may even feel this more intensely because you are not doing what most people in society do, which is numb, which is bypass, which is disconnect. You are feeling what many human beings have learned to shut down in order to survive. This doesn't make you weak. It makes you deeply human, deeply awake. So here is the hidden grief beneath the overwhelm. When life has been unstable for years or for decades, something profound happens inside. Not just exhaustion, not just stress, but grief. A grief that whispers, when do I finally get to rest? When do I finally get to land? When does life become safe enough to exhale? The grief isn't self-pity. It is mourning an unmet human need, stability, safety. We are not broken. We are living inside broken systems. There is a dangerous narrative that says, if you just heal enough, regulate enough, meditate enough, or evolve enough, you won't suffer anymore. But that places responsibility on individuals to transcend systems that are inherently destabilizing. And that is not fair. And I can feel my human parts naming this. They're blending with me right now. Healed humans still suffer inside unhealed systems. Conscious nervous systems still strain inside chronic uncertainty. This is not failure. This is reality. The goal is not transcendence. It is stability. The goal is not becoming unaffected by instability. The goal is not to override our biology. The goal is not to spiritually bypass. The goal is to build islands of safety inside unstable systems. Because when we build micro worlds of stability, we can have gentle rhythms, predictable routines, safe relationships, nervous system friendly pacing. When we have spaces where your body can land, we can then work to change the bigger systemic issues. Being human is not about perfection. It is not about escape. It is about having enough safety to breathe so that we can advocate for deep healing change that all of us need, because all of us deserve stability and safety, no matter what our belief systems are. And life feels like too much, not because you are weak. If you feel overwhelmed, if your nervous system feels fragile, if your system feels like it is constantly bracing, that does not mean something is wrong with you. It means your nervous system is responding accurately to chronic instability. And that response is incredibly intelligent. It is proactive. It is human. If no one has told you this lately, you are not failing. You are not broken. You are not too sensitive. You are what I call divinely human. You are a human nervous system living inside a world that rarely slows down long enough for true safety, and you have awareness of that. And your longing for stability is not weakness. It is wisdom. If this resonates with you, I hope you'll consider liking or following or subscribing or commenting or sharing, because we all deserve a community that feels nourishing and safe. And I'd like to help to create that. And if my approach resonates, I hope you'll consider reading my book, The Divine Within: Healing Ourselves to Heal the World. It bridges spirituality, psychology, and neuroscience, and it teaches you how to develop enough internal safety that you can help develop external safety in your immediate community. And when we have immediate safety in our community and in ourselves, we can help change systemic systems. And if you'd like to learn more, I invite you to go to my website, blossomingheartwellness.com, to subscribe to my newsletter to learn more about online courses or how to work with me. I see you. I feel you. And know that you are deeply loved. Know that you are not alone. And I trust that you will find your way, that we all will. We need to come together again and find community so that we don't feel like we have to do this alone.